Should be live. Just put the tweet out. I guess. Oh, how's it going, Blacksmith? Didn't expect anyone to be in here for for a little while. How's it going, Quicksilver? We're starting raw, so I didn't think people would come in right away. Entitled, how are you? Just tweeting this out or putting this out on YouTube. We are all Final Fantasy VII Remake today. Yeah, perfect. Sounds good, Quicksilver. We're gonna finish the game today. I'm excited. This is one of the my favorite endings to any game, and I'll be playing through it. So yeah, if anyone came here for top 100 protagonist, won't be doing that today. Sorry about that. Just all the game today. Not even at the end. I mean, if we finish it really quickly, maybe. And people are interested, sure. But as of right now, I don't plan to. How's it going, Quinn? Also, freaks, you told me to start this right away, right? So I'm listening to you. We'll see if I can listen to you 100%. Sorry, just doing a little bit of upgrades here. Okay. So for anyone just coming in who's been following this, I did do some off-screen stuff, which consisted of just general progression. There's basically nothing to speak of in terms of the story. There was basically nothing. Doesn't matter anymore. Gotcha. Good that you got your work done quickly. Peak video game ending today. True. This is one of my favorite endings to anything ever. It's crazy because, I mean, it was very controversial when it came out, and it still is. But it's crazy to me that it was divisive because I look at this ending now, and obviously there's always the chance they will stumble, I guess, stumble in the execution of the remake part 2 in the sequel. But I don't know. I look at it and everything about it is amazing to me. Sounds good, freaks. MP. Sorry about this. Probably should have done it beforehand, but... How's it going, Elijah? Hope you're doing well. Defense, and that should be good. Okay, and then Barrett, I guess. Who was advancing, PSG or Real Madrid? First leg was PSG 1-0, right? Yeah, that's super tough. Honestly, for some reason, I'm tempted to say Real Madrid, but it's tough to say. If I had to put my money on something, I'd say Real Madrid. Really torn between watching me and Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter will always be there. You can watch me. No, I'm kidding. Do whatever you want, Thomas. I hope you're enjoying it. And then this. Yes. Okay, we're all set. I want more 16 news so badly. Me too. I mean, I'm not as desperate for it as I think some people might be because I'm waiting for part 2 of this and for 16. But I love it. I would love it. What episode are you on, by the way, Thomas? And so something I want to say about this is sort of the remake, episode 20. Okay, gotcha. Hisoka's theme and the soundtrack in general is a bop. Nice. You are, I guess you've come to the climax of the Hunter exam, basically, which is, I think, a pretty big high. I really enjoy it. I just want 16 to be edgy. I think it will be. And if it's not edgy, you'll be able to see the Chaos game, right? Oblivion, how are you? How are you? So just very quickly, this scene right here is a remake of the infamous Trail of Blood scene from the original game. That is one of my favorite scenes in video game history. It is horrifying. It's very tense. It's very contributory in multiple ways to the plot and characters, particularly Sephiroth. And it's just, all in all, a fantastic scene. This one... How's it going, Sarah? I do have the gloves. I do. That game is too edgy even for me. You never know. When it comes out, we shall see. How's it going, Introverted MC? How are you? But this game, in my opinion, it doesn't put nearly as much emphasis on it and tries to be a bit more of an homage. And as well as this game not having any blood in it, it just dilutes it. It makes it weaker, which is I talked more about this in my video on the series, but it's kind of a shame in that way. You really feel the lack of blood in this game in this scene. Thank you for the gloves command. Excuse me. Also, my throat's a little sore, so if you hear that in my voice or if I cough here and there, sorry about that. And guest, we have no plans right now to do the top 100 protagonists today, but if we finish this quicker than I think we will, then I'll do it towards the end. But as of right now, no plans for it. And yeah, let's get started.
What the hell's going on?
By the way, if the volume or audio needs to be adjusted in some way, just let me know.
We may find out soon. Let's go.
How's it going, Safwa? So yeah, we have this purple radioactive goop. I mean, it makes sense, it's understandable, but it being a trail of blood in the original is just so much more threatening and ominous and powerful. But nonetheless, it's still good. Yeah, the death count. I should maybe look into that, Thomas.
So what's above this floor?
The president's office, and then the roof.
Yeah, that would be basically my only criticism about this section of the story.
Wait. Once we get in that elevator, there's no turning back.
We're ready. Right?
The elevator back there can take us down to the central terminal again. Now's the time for any unfinished business.
Very clear point of no return prompt. Yeah, I agree. I agree with both Elijah and M. Blood. It just, it was horrifying in the original, and here it's just kind of, you know, it's there, it's fine, but it's just diluted.
I'm ready to do this. Let's go.
I'd argue you feel the lack of blood here, more so than you do in some of the death scenes that we've seen earlier in the game. Yes, Exotic. I believe a good number of them, including 9, 7, maybe all of them up to 9. Something like that. The music cue, though, super great. Super great. How's it going, Suspect Spine? Glad you enjoyed it, Blacksmith. Glad you enjoyed it. There will be, hopefully, another Hunter x Hunter video coming soon if it gets funded. 10 and 13 are also on the Switch. Very nice. Music has been consistently phenomenal and continues to be. Also, the indolence, you can just see it seeping from this room. This is so decadent. Things are going well. Thank you, Suspect Fine. Hope they're going well for you, too.
Where the hell is that bastard hiding?
And Sephiroth?
Wait, I can hear something.
So, now, in the original, with regards to the Trail of Blood scene, it leads you, this Trail of Blood, after you're captured in the original. Totally different sequence. Very horrifying, very ominous, like I said, to President Shinra impaled by Sephiroth's sword. Iconic. Absolutely iconic for Sephiroth, for just this person who's been the arch enemy, basically the main antagonist of the game so far, for this Shinra arc, President Shinra, just dead, just cut out like that in the original. So it's kind of hard to beat that. This sequence of events has a different purpose, an entirely different purpose, so you can't compare it one-to-one. But in the original game, it was just something super special. Super special. But here, he's not here. So another diversion that people who play the original will immediately understand or see. And we hear voices outside.
Hey!
But this leads to a great scene.
Anyone out there?
So I am not going to
Help
complain.
me. Please. Please help me.
Awkward pause.
Help me.
Well, well, well.
Pull me up. I'll give you all the money you want. I have killed plenty of it.
Thing is, I don't want your money.
Please. Just let me live. Everything you want can be yours.
I'm a man of modest dreams. Dropping you from 70 stories up would get me damn near to good.
The echoes of
But not all the way. You want
Barrett's
something
theme in the
more,
background.
don't you?
More than this right here? Talk to me again like you know me.
Barrett! Stop it!
This is such a fantastic scene for both Barrett and Shinra.
You're gonna get on TV and tell them. Tell them what you did to Sector 7. That it was you who killed all those people. Then, you're gonna tell them the truth about Avalanche. That Avalanche ain't Wu-Tai or anybody's puppet. That Avalanche fights for the people, the planet. That we fight to hold Shinra to account for its crimes. That is Avalanche, the filthy sewer rats who brought down a Goliath. You tell them that.
Is that really all you want? For your names to be cleared? That is what matters most to you?
So I'm sorry to pause this really great scene. By the way, totally agree, Quicksilver. It's just really well directed, and the visuals themselves are amazing. This is a sign of Barrett's growth, kind of like an encapsulation of it, because earlier on, it is very unlikely that he would have taken this tact, had the open-minded perspective to see that there are bigger things at play and not just give in to his hatred and shoot President Shinra dead here, or let him fall, or whatever. But now he's seen the propaganda with Wu-Tai. He's seen that things are bigger than this. He's seen that giving into his rage at this point, which has only ever led him into, dead ends in the past and tragedy, will not help him here. So I think it's really good and really powerful that he has other things in mind. And the person who's the core of such misery for him, the specifics of which we aren't aware of yet, but we know they've hurt him. Well, aside from the events in this game, he is able to like dismiss that, hand wave that for now in service of something bigger. This is a great example of Barrett's growth. And then Shinra's response here is just as good. It's amazing right here.
More than shutting down the reactors? Than the future of the planet itself?
Huh? Damn.
You're lying to yourself even now. Truth, justice, honor, freedom. Vain indulgences, everyone. Picture it. Picture a world without Shinra, without Mako energy. A stagnant, impotent world. Now picture a natural disaster. Who would help the people? Help them recover and rebuild? You? With their old world ruined, will they thank you for the new? I'm going to give you a chance. One last opportunity to consider what your principles are truly worth. But bear in mind that time is of the essence.
And what about you, Mr. President? What are your vaunted principles?
What principles? Did you understand even a single word of what I told you? I know what I want, and I take it. I take advantage of whatever I can, and discard that which I cannot. There is no room for sentiment or guilt.
Exactly, Safwa. The bell chime there.
You son of a bitch!
Barrett!
I got chills. Maybe, freaks.
The source of everything.
And then he transforms into this Cthulhu-esque monster. Oh crap. I'm too used to Elden Ring. I'm gonna be rough for this combat. I apologize. I'm too used to Elden Ring. So... yeah. Fantastic scene. Completely shocked me when I first watched it, because, you know, that is not in the original at all. It's completely new, and it's primarily done to show the whispers, because if you saw them go to Barrett after this, right?
Let me one more shot. It's on you. I'll take care of them.
But nonetheless, it's super shocking for both. Yeah, and sorry, President Shinra, you know, just continuing the characterization we had for him before, completely unapologetic of the role he has and what he's been doing and everything that's been going on. Just a great display of his character in summation. Not much to add to it besides what we said before, but yeah, it's just really good. I should heal. Cloud in total shock, right? And this is probably, this is probably my favorite, maybe my favorite fight of the game, definitely at like top 3 or so, and a lot of it is due to the music. Because as we go through the phases here, there are multiple phases, the music ramps up and emphasizes in tension, in rhythm, and eventually becomes an homage, but we haven't not seen that yet. But I think we might be in the second phase now, and it's super good. Oops, wrong person. So why does this go in a different way than the OG? Why? We kind of talked about it before, Freaks. But essentially, this game is not a remake, it's a sequel. It's a really uniquely structured and creatively conceptualized sequel that is a loop through the events in a way that the villain of the game, Sephiroth, is trying to reenact them in a different way to make things go his way this time. Which is why there are divergences, and when they happen, it's meant to be shocking for the people who played the original. As well as just being shocking in concept, right? Oops. The rawness of following the blood... Oh yeah, okay. The rawness of following the blood and seeing Shinra get stabbed was crazy, but this scene is just as crazy considering how Sephiroth has been shown so far in the game. Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have that aura of mystery in the first one, but even still, it's still rather shocking to see, you know, this happen. Yeah. The role is totally different. So shocking in a different way, I guess. The top 100 fiction streams will be on my second channel, Jotaro. Some of them already are, but I'll compile them together.
Now you're in for it. You're as good as dead.
And this is kind of what I was talking about. I think. Oh, this isn't the phase yet.
Go on.
No.
Stay back.
That's that.
Like, it just goes full Cthulhu here. It goes like full Bloodborne here. Hey, how's it going? By the way, I never know how to pronounce your name. It's sorry. How's it going? Yeah, it is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, especially in Intergrade.
That's that.
Test your mind.
I don't know how to say it myself. Got it.
Too easy.
Spectacle. God damn it. You think the Whispers represent what the writers wanted to do differently with the OG story? No. We talked about the Whispers in an earlier stream for like a full elaboration, but generally I think they're representations of the original events. Not necessarily what they wanted to do differently, but what they what they are doing differently. Like, maybe it kind of means the same thing the rest of what you were asking. If it does, apologies. But essentially, just where things are going to diverge, while not saying, you know. I guess maybe yes. I don't know. I guess there's semantics to this sort of question, but maybe for the purpose of what you're asking, yes.
Ain't dead yet.
You're concerned the original's graphics may put you off? Yeah, I mean, they're definitely aged. The background art is really good, but some may not enjoy the style of the character models. So, Introverted MC, I guess to sum it up, it's essentially saying where they diverged. And here's the part I was talking about, where the song kicks in.
You okay?
I'm ready.
Just go away.
So hype.
That's it. I'll take care of them. sorry, but you handle it.
Genova, so good. This is one of the best songs in the game for sure.
Duty calls.
Gotcha, Introverted. Freaks, the story is good. In particular, the plot. It's one of the best plots in video game history. Get him, Ifrit. When I heard this for the first time, I completely ascended. Oh, shit.
Still in it.
I don't know, Jotaro. Yeah, it very well might be mine as well, Quicksilver. I don't know who's my favorite. Jace Victor is right up there too. Vi Jinx. Also, listen to this. One-Winged Angel. Echoes of One-Winged Angel right here. So good. This song is so good.
Feeling good.
It's different, freaks, but more or less equal quality, in my opinion.
Gotta dig deep for this one.
Keep it together.
I did, Introverted.
Thanks.
Let the winds caress you.
This one's for you!
Don't catch a cold.
One more shot!
That's it.
Oh, I think I had to move. I don't know. Oh, okay. So, I mean, that fight is a lot more intense when you're not on easy, but even on easy, with the occasion, the music, it's fantastic. Yes, I do, Jotaro.
HQ, this is Avalanche 3-1. They can get on the pass to search for friendlies.
So, first instance of the game of them being overtly helpful, right on time.
Barrett, are you hurt?
Don't think so.
This death was not the one ordained for you by fate.
Thanks.
Oh, I must have missed it. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not letting me. Okay. So our ride's coming, but Cloud is preoccupied with something. Fantastic fight there. It's so good. Great way to kick off the climax here. And we see that Sephiroth takes these Genova subjects, floats up somewhere. We don't know why he's doing any of that at the moment, but will become clear. The Whispers congregate because something is clearly happening here. They're here to change the events from the original game, sorry, keep the events from changing from the original plot, and they're all congregating here. Something monumental is afoot. Don't remember where I'm supposed to go here. This way? Yes. It is. It's beautiful. Like, from the beginning of chapter 16 to now, or yeah, 16 to now, it's so well lit, well directed. The color palette. And we see here that he's this entire time been a Genova clone. No, it isn't Blade Shard. This is an analytical playthrough meant to sort of theorize and talk about the themes and story and characters. So throughout this whole playthrough, we've been stopping here and there and discussing characters and characterization and the plot and things like that. How's it going, Davinator? Yeah, it's my third playthrough. My first through Intergrade though.
Everyone okay?
Hey, get your man.
Yeah. Oh, that's just Marco. He's got some problems, but he's a nice guy.
He got away.
About time we made our escape too.
Yeah, it's one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard, Quicksilver. Thank you for the follow, Blade Shard.
Shit.
Sure you want to do this personally, boss?
And we have our introduction to the prodigal son. The Marco scene's interesting. Rufus, I love how he's presented in this game.
If it ain't Rufus Shinra, heir to the throne himself.
Yep.
Stop.
The hell I will. We can finish off the family here and now.
Take Aerith and get out of here. I'll buy you guys some time.
I can stay here, back you up.
Barrett. I'm asking you. Please.
Lovely little demonstrator of their understanding and camaraderie
Have it your way then.
and friendship now.
But you better be right behind us.
They have a great dynamic, Cloud and Aerith. Aerith. Cloud and Barrett. Cloud and Aerith too, obviously.
You're a soldier, aren't you? Which, of course, would mean that I own you.
Ex-soldier. I quit.
Secure the others. Just the two of us.
Very Griffith, yeah.
Well, maybe three.
I didn't know that. It's Keiji Fujiwara. Voices Reno. Sorry, I've been playing far too much Elden Ring, so I forgot how to play this game. But yeah, they do. Rufus has done super well here. It's immediately there's a contrast between him and his father in that he is willing to take action right away, where his father would notably, one of his key character traits, President Shinra, would be his indolence, his passivity, and letting other people do the work for him, you know. Yikes. Yikes. Forgetting to forgetting to fight at the same time as fighting Rufus? Not good. Axel from Kingdom Hearts? Oh yeah.
Think you got my number?
Not at all. You're making me sweat. Good thing I can't prepare.
I don't remember guessed, maybe. If only I did have my horse. Love how this is directed. This guy's just so cool. Like the contrast. He's so cool because of the contrast, like I said.
Of course you do.
I'll save that. We'll do Uno.
Time to burn.
Oh, I forgot about that. No! Wasted my limit.
Let's finish this.
Whatever this character trope is, yeah, Kaiba, yeah, like the asshole corporation head, the prodigal son of a corporation. I love it.
Now it's just the two of us.
That pesky dog's out of the way.
Let's make it a night to remember.
It's all for real now?
Yeah, you should be on it.
Oh, no. Okay, so when he reloads. Ooh. Let me just shoot some fire at him.
No escape.
Come on. Okay. Keep it up. You'll like it.
Yeah, goes melee to shoot me. It's a really cool fight.
Right.
Yeah, I keep being a second too late. The remake definitely made me appreciate Rufus more, even with the screen time. Yeah, he's one of those classic like oh god, those classic like limited screen time but high effectiveness characters. Yeah, he keeps getting good. God damn this guy. The thing is, I don't know. Assholes are appealing because I don't know. It's like fiction, so you can rationalize it as this guy's an asshole, but like I don't have to hate him because it's not real life. Like there's a kind of like freedom to that.
Okay.
What the hell happened?
Time to burn. You're out of luck.
Hi, but am I supposed to be scared to attack? And only if destroying an innocent soul concerns you? Nah, yeah. That's a great line, Thomas. It's a very distinct fight from every other one in the game.
Now. No, not quite. Tonight marks a new beginning for Shinra.
Yeah, it's easy. It's because this is an analytical playthrough guest. From the beginning, I did it on easy.
You gotta be better than this. If you're gonna play the hero.
Think they can manage on their own?
You've seen them both in action. You know they can. Besides...
You're right, M. Blood.
What was that? Gotta believe they made it out.
I hope so.
Damn it.
Hey,
Screw it. We gotta go back.
hey.
What, Red? Get down!
Oh yes, right. So they really expand upon this in this game, the separation of the parties, and then following these three, and then Wedge's stuff too, actually.
Cool. Everything's cool. Ah! Barrett! Not again! You can't stop me! For Biggs! For Jesse! Tifa! And Barrett too! I'm sorry, Cloud. Just tell me that I made a difference.
Okay, firstly, thank you very much for the sub, Blade Shard. So you're new to the channel, so I guess you're not aware of this, but we have a goals section where you can put your sub towards any one of those goals. I'm also a YouTuber who makes video essays about anime and video games and TV shows and stuff like that. So if you want to put that sub towards funding any of those, just let me know. And then here, this cutscene, we don't know at this moment what happens to Wedge. It would be a bit of an unceremonious death if it was a death. I don't know. That'll be revealed in part 2. We know that Biggs comes back. There are hints of a Jesse comeback with fate diverted, etc. I don't know if Wedge is alive here. I would lean towards yes, but we shall see. Thank you, Snow Lucille. It does get cold, so yeah, we don't know what happens to him. But what I think is very key there, which is what I've been talking about throughout this whole playthrough, is that what does he say at the end there? I'm paraphrasing, but I'm glad. I hope I was useful. I hope I made a difference, which is the core of his character, just wanting to make a difference, wanting to make a change in the world in some way. So yeah, just worth mentioning that. Jet.
Hey, still in one piece?
Yeah, somehow.
You got it, Blade Shard. I'll put that towards Victor as soon as I have an opportunity. Thank you very much again.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Okay, you asked for it then.
Okay, hold on.
Open wide. And suck on this.
Get ready.
1 second, Avinator.
Born ready, ready.
Okay, so thank you so much for the 5 gifted sub, Davinator. Thank you so much. What would you like to put those towards? Let me just quickly show the window. If we can just do this in a second. Sorry, just a quick little divergence here. So we had Blade Shard putting one towards Arcane, Victor, the Victor video. How's it going, Dragon Knight? Glad you enjoyed the Batman. Yeah, you do hear Badger, Thomas. You do hear Badger. It's pretty inevitable. Just let me know when you know. If you know right away, Davinator, just let me know. If not, up to you. Anyway, so yeah, let's put this back. Yeah, I do have the Breath of the Wild 2 goal, but I mean, whenever it does come out. Elden Ring? Okay, that'll be 1 towards Elden Ring, and that's funded now. You still have 4 to give out, Davinator, so to whatever you want. But yeah, Elden Ring 1 funded in like 1 day. Thank you so much, guys. How's it going, Simsala? So you got four left to go, Davinator, for whatever you want to put them towards. Yeah, I during the Batman, I also kind of needed to go to the bathroom during it, but I held it in. I was good enough. I do not have an inside scoop, unfortunately. Berserk. Okay. Let me just quickly do that, actually. Thank you again so much, Davinator. Thank you so much. That would put that up to 10. So yeah, we have Elden Ring funded. Perfect. Okay, sorry. I need to. What am I doing here?
I'm coming.
Aerith. You need to get closer. Hunter Elden. Yeah. The Hunter ending one's at like 35, 37%, something like that. You can see in the document. But making progress towards that too, for sure.
That's it. Buckle up. You can do it.
There, you can't even hit him there. Red, can you like attack him? You're kind of just my dude. You'll fund all the Twitch goals myself from now on. Oh no, Davinator. This madman. We can't let you go on a spree like on Monday or whenever it was. Just because you missed it. Yeah, I got it. I added to Berserk, but thank you. Yeah, Critty's a cool guy. He was playing Elden Ring, right?
I'll show you what I can do.
Yeah. This dude was a pain in the ass to me on normal. Oh.
It's your turn.
Guess it's my turn.
Get him.
Now, it's right on.
Okay.
This is gonna sting. Hurry up. Kiss my ass.
Jotaro, I don't really want to answer questions about like my personal friend groups and things like that. If that's okay. Yeah, Red is literally, what do you, my dude. At least like try and bite him or scratch him or something. I thank you for pointing it out, I guess. Red's AFK, yeah, what are you doing? My friend. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Oh, crap, that was the wrong one.
I'm coming. Go on.
Damn it.
I'll put you on ice.
I don't know. I don't remember an insta-kill.
It's right on.
Okay, wait, hold on. We got a cure Barrett.
You can do it.
And right arm.
Won't be nothing left for you when I'm.
Yeah, I guess maybe easy AI mode does like to chill. Who knows? Yeah, I guess Red's enjoying the stream. I mean, fair enough. Red is Davinator. Red is donating as we speak.
That thunder I hear?
Oh, Jesus. I didn't know they were homing. Oh, no.
Damn it. This is gonna sting. Kiss my ass.
Stay back? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Give 'em hell.
So it's my turn? You'll see. Here. This one's for you.
Oh, no. How's it going, Holy Potato? Hope you're doing well. Oh, no, no, no. Whoops, 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 whoops. No, where's the rubble? Oh, no.
No big deal. Go on.
God, this boss is a pain. Even on easy.
Yeah, that's it. Why don't you lead the way?
Watch and learn.
As a United fan, you're obligated to destroy the Arsenal? True. I did not think about that.
Gonna make your eyeballs fly.
Oh, Red. There you go. Thank you, buddy. Red showed up.
Go on!
Suck on this! Gotta love
Hey! That wasn't... That's much better.
Glad to hear it, Samuel Shaper. Hope you enjoyed the VOD, and glad you've enjoyed the playthrough. Thanks for sticking with it. Yeah, this boss is not in the OG, from what I remember at least. Which is, I mean, it makes sense that they'd flesh this out. It's just a natural place to do it. Oh. Yeah, I can't imagine we'll get any news anytime soon, personally, for part 2. I'm not being pessimistic. It's just like, I just don't expect it.
I'll show you what I can do.
Ah.
Stay strong and carry on.
Origins, I could see that happening for sure. And then there's going to be a gap between 16 and
Thanks for coming to help.
part 2, right? It's just from a business perspective, even if it's different teams, right?
Go on.
Oh, holy shit!
One more shot.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for 10. Hold on. Sarah, thank you so much. I always appreciate your support. I always appreciate, like, on the videos, on the streams, on everything. And thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Hope you guys enjoy the emotes for those. What would you like to put that towards, Sarah? I have a feeling I might know. Oh shit. Oh god. No. Thank you so much, again, Sarah. And thank you for the follow, Rocker L's. All of them go to Hunter x Hunter. You got it. Okay, so let me just quickly not forget this. Hunter x Hunter. Just to put it on screen for a sec. Hunter x Hunter. That's 2.5, 10... 2.5 times 10, that's 25%. So that's 63.5. That's a huge chunk taken out right there. 63.5% for the Hunter x Hunter one. Thank you so much again, Sarah. I hope you enjoy that when it comes out. It's just so you guys know, it's not going to be like a half-hour video. It's going to be probably pretty quick. Probably between 10 and 15 minutes, something like that. But I do have lots of, like, concise thoughts, though. And how's it going, Osmostus? I don't know if I said it. Whoa, no. There we go. Cold today? What makes you say that? Good lord, I must just not be being efficient. Yeah, I know Osmosis. I must just not be being very efficient, because this boss is taking forever. But, that was a big chunk. This is such a YouTube thumbnail face. It's funny seeing AJ make it. Yeah, I mean, that's what Arcane does to you. That's what Arcane does to you. For anyone who doesn't know, that face and that emote was done in response to an Arcane video, or Arcane episode. Oh, crap. Aerith, get out of the way. Aerith, get out of the way.
So
Good.
it's my turn?
Good job.
Let the winds caress you. it's your turn.
Alright, watch and learn.
Ahsoka, how's it going? Glad to have you. Hopefully you know of and or enjoy Final Fantasy VII Remake. If not, it's probably... if not, there's a Hunter x Hunter stream or something where we talk about Hunter x Hunter characters might have been better. But either way, I'm glad you got the opportunity to come out. How are you? I agree, Jotaro. Very fun movie. That was the Echo moment. Yes, yes. That was episode 7. Yeah, I remember the name. It's a hard name to forget.
Any ideas?
Take cover behind the breeze.
Take cover. You got it.
Damn it.
They all just flew off.
Quicksilver, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Hosoka, the iconic name. Thank you so much, Quicksilver. Let me know.
Damn. Does it feel good to be alive?
Let me know what you want to put that towards.
We could still die later tonight.
Yeah.
Cloud and Tifa could be dead already.
The hell they are.
Then we need to find a way we can all escape, and quickly.
You're right. Let's go.
You got it. You got it, Quicksilver. Thank you again. Sounds good, Thomas. I think in about 40 minutes we should be right towards the last chapter and end stretch, so hopefully the timing's good.
All we gotta do now is find the others.
Italy agrees. Heidegger is an interesting guy. I've said this before, but Heidegger is an example of a grunt character in a huge position of power, and like the ramifications and end results and consequences of that.
Here we are.
This guy just radiates mid energy,
What is this ragtag group of
but he's one of the most powerful characters in the setting.
Avalanche.
Local florist.
Lab rat dog.
Love that.
And where are the rest of you? Up your ass. Charming, though not what I would have chosen as my last words. Secure the ancient, but feel free to kill both the idiot and the dog. Aerith, you saved my Marlene. Now, it's time I return the favor.
Wait.
I love how they adapted this part. Though it is a bit stupid. It does show how incompetent, like, and the indolence of President Shinra's rule, right, and regime.
Cloud.
Damn it.
So, like, none of them can hit him, not one. Look at these losers.
Everyone, get in!
Let's go.
So it's like probably one of them probably would have hit him, right? Realistically, they're trained a little bit, but who cares, right? It is so cool. It is cool. Of course, it's supposed to be cheesy. What I would have paid to see that happen to Heidegger.
Let's roll.
Why's he always gotta... Whoa! Whoa! Shit!
I appreciate it, Sarah. No rush. No rush. And anything at all is appreciated, of course. I feel good about both those options. The Hunter x Hunter video and the Jean one. I feel like I can make a pretty good video for both of them. That's true, M-Blood. So it's hard to not get caught up in that shot. Like, especially in comparison to the original. How far into the ending? We just finished, like, we just escaped from Shinra, like, as you can see. We got a chase sequence, which could take a little while, and then the last chapter.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
Man, you need to lighten up. Hell, you might even try smiling. On second thought, maybe frowning suits you better. Hey, don't pout.
Look.
OTP. So, Chapter 18, Destiny's Crossroads. This is the final chapter. And so they all congregate right around Shinra Tower.
Whispers.
It's a hell of a sight. Like, that to me is an iconic FF7 enduring FF7 image. Yes. No, it doesn't have to be spoiler-free, Jacob. It's an analytical playthrough, so... but try not to just go, like, explicitly... In the original game, this happens. Just be a little vague with the language, but it's not really spoiler-free. And this is an important scene. Sung does not see a damn thing, whereas Rufus does.
Something wrong, sir.
Yeah, that's totally fair game, Jacob. Totally fair game. And I do, Hosoka. I think I love his design in here. I love his characterization. Everything about Rufus is great. And like this shot, like just this idea and concept of him looking on, seeing all this, it's another enduring image of this game.
Good.
Pike analysis. Oh yeah.
Stand by, sir. Your orders.
Bring them in.
It's like the whole damn building's made of them.
Yeah.
I don't understand. What are they doing?
Who knows?
Wedge, you don't think he got caught up in it, do you?
If he did, I hope he's okay.
They're coming.
Who? This we don't need.
Time to go.
So, full disclaimer, love the music, by the way. I remember being awful at this. Like, this chase sequence, this boss battle, whatever this is, I remember being horrible at it, so please bear with me. So yeah, you guys were talking about... Actually, I'll say this in a second. The base. So you guys talking about Pike. Okay, so hold on. Accelerate, brake, guard, long, attack right, attack left. Gotcha. So you guys talking about the Pike analysis, sarcastically? For anyone who doesn't know, Pike is my least favorite character in Hunter x Hunter. Close second are the fish siblings. But Pike takes the cake.
You're still doing okay, right?
And someone was asking earlier about like running out of character ideas for Hunter x Hunter videos. I mean, eventually I will. There are only a few left that I have not covered. Only a couple left. So eventually I will run out, but in which case I can just talk about themes and stuff like the ending, other different things. Yeah, Pike is my least favorite. Where's this guy? Yeah, I got you. Pike is the guy with the puckering asshole. There's no better way to describe him. The Chimera Ants. Come on.
Stay out of the line of fire.
I gotcha. Oh. Pause. I mean, is that not the best way to describe it? It's not inaccurate, that's for sure.
Don't give up now, you guys.
Here we go. I remember watching Chimera Ant when I was 14. I swear to God, they scared the shit out of me. Yeah, I mean, they scared the shit out of me today. When I watched Chimera Ant arc and felt so heavy in the first few episodes, I wasn't sure if that was the intent, but I had to push through and watching the rest. Yeah, I mean, and then eventually you did realize it was the intent, I guess. Very intentional. Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing for this. Cheetu does have I do like the ending to Chi-Tu. Chi-Tu's arc.
And let that be a lesson to you.
There's more though. There's more to this fight for sure.
Heads up.
That chopper's all mine. I'll bring it down.
God, this
real
song is so
quick.
good.
Bring it home.
I see. Yeah, so a bit less explicit, Sarah, because Thomas isn't in chat right now, but at least one person who's a regular for the streams is currently watching it. He's on episode 20. Yeah, no worries. You can be vague, like say I love the end of Chi-Tu's arc, things like that. Okay, let's go. Right. Yeah, 136. 136 is one of the best episodes in the series.
This should make you stronger.
Like it gets me as emotional as 135, which is, I mean, that's saying something.
Keep up the pressure, okay? What the?
You'll read the rest of Hunter x Hunter in time for the stream? Yeah, it's not going to be anytime super soon, but it'll be on the horizon sometime. It might be after we finish Attack on Titan. I don't know for sure.
Show me what you can do.
Okay. How do you guard R1?
I'm waiting.
We're kinda in a hurry.
Yeah, you guys know how I feel about Poof, right? Everyone knows how I feel about Poof. That's my guy.
Let's pick up the pace.
I am the #1 Poof sim. Pure AJ core. Do you think the anime community's response to Attack on Titan will be the same as the manga community? No. I think it'll be at least slightly different. I do think it'll be slightly different.
Keep it up.
I can't believe you said you hate Poof AJ. You changed. False info. Fake news.
Keep your guard up.
All right. Maybe I'll listen. I didn't like Poof when I first watched Hunter x Hunter, but he's one of my absolute favorites now. I honestly lost count of how many times I've rewatched it. Hey, Spirit Noodle. Yeah, Poof is a character that gets better to me every time I watch it, which is saying a lot considering how much I loved him in the first place. But yeah, there's just so much. He's like an encapsulation, a twisted encapsulation of everything Chimera Ant is doing. And such an effective, and if you want to put yourself in Poof's perspective, sympathetic in some ways way.
Wow, you alright?
I love Periston so much. Oh yeah, Periston's amazing.
Get down!
Him again. Guess we owe you another. Shit, we got incoming. I'll take the job. The bikes are all yours, Cloud.
Yes, sir. Oh wow. Okay. What? How do? If it's a rewatch, how do you get spoiled, Kevin? Is it for like the manga? You mean? Oh, whoops.
Targets acquired.
The commentary infuriates me. I've seen some reactions from Hunter x Hunter that I am not a fan of. I won't name any names, but I definitely come across some that I just don't enjoy for one reason or another. But then you just go to a different channel. There are lots of good Hunter x Hunter reactions too, or at least a couple. Or not good. Good is the wrong way to say here. Ones that like, because reactions, it's hard to judge a reaction for being good or bad. It's about how people react to it naturally, or try to entertain. It's very subjective and personalized. So good is not the right thing to say, but there are always going to be at least, I hope, a couple Hunter x Hunter reactions that you will enjoy. At least there are for me. This is the horse combat. Yeah, exactly. Good reactions are people who feel the same way you do. I wouldn't really say that personally. They don't have to. I don't have to agree with them. I just think, to me, they have to be just genuine and invested. That's what I look for most. You know, if they disagree with me or I disagree with them, that's not a huge deal, or it's not a big deal at all.
Preparing to engage target. Think you can take us? Well, think again, asshole.
Yeah, just pumping out videos. Yeah, I guess that's like the demands of Patreon, right? Crap. No. Have you played Final Fantasy X? I have, Hosoko. I made 2 videos on it. It's like I did my top 100 fiction list, and it was around like between 55 and 60. I don't remember the exact number, but it was. I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite FFs. Cool.
So now they're on our side.
Whispers intervene, not to defend us, but to preserve the flow of destiny.
I'll answer in the chat in a second, guys.
Come on, you see the piece of shit we driving here?
Says the 300-pound sack of it.
Hey!
Red and Barrett banter is undefeated. Okay, this thing. This thing's a problem from what I remember. Okay. Whoa. What is going on with the controls? So, okay, there we go. So, sorry, I agree, Blade Shark. I don't like when people get shit on just for, like, having different opinions on reactors. That's not productive for anyone. As a YouTuber, I can totally feel the pain of when that happens to reactors. Like, it's pretty unfair. And it gets tricky when you want to criticize people for how they react.
Man, calm down already.
And then, sorry, Sarah was saying something about... Sorry, it's hard to keep up with chat during this fight. Oh, I see. Now I have to use this. Okay. Sarah was saying something about paying attention to details, or because they talk sometimes during it. In which case, yeah, like, for me, I don't like when reactors talk through the shows they're watching and miss details. That kind of annoys me. I've stopped watching reactions for that reason sometimes. Oh yeah, come on.
Keep it up. Just go away. It's on you.
In a second, I need to catch up back up to chat.
Show me what you can do. Finish
There we
it
go.
off. You can do it. Every little bit helps.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, how is TV able to do this? Are you going to upload a supercut of the top 100 media list? Yes, I am, on my second channel. You watch mine and Coach Donnie's. Nice. As a fellow hockey nut, have you ever seen any of Elevate Yourself's reaction? Yeah, I watched a, like, Savo just mentioned Coach Donnie. I watched a good number of them, up into season 3. Yeah, I enjoyed most of them. Yeah, Film Buff is my favorite content creator on YouTube. Hey, how's it going, Turtle Man? Yeah, glad you enjoyed my Arcane ones, Quicksilver. I'm really proud of those. I'm really proud of those ones. It's going well. Yep, it's going well. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Oh yeah, no, break. The thing with Coach Donnie one time when he was watching an episode, he was calling the animators lazy, which I really didn't like. I was not a fan of that. But that aside, like, cause he was criticizing the way something was drawn. I don't know. And I think there are ways to criticize without diverting to the animators are lazy. Like, the state of the industry, you know, I wasn't a fan of that. But that aside, everything else is really fun and interesting. Like, I do think when you make statements about animation, you should educate yourself about the conditions of that industry before making accusations of laziness, you know? Oh, crap. Am I even doing damage? I don't think I am. Oh, that's what it was. Just one wheel.
Keep it up. Don't give up now, you guys.
And half of them join the hype without feeling genuine.
Don't give up now,
Yeah,
you guys.
you want genuine investment in reactions, right? Of course.
Hang in there, okay?
We're kinda in a hurry.
Are you not going to do Intergrade? M-Blood. Sounds good, M-Blood. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully catch the VOD after, because we're just getting to the ending right after this. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I might die.
I've got you, brother.
Yeah, Jacob, I'm not going to do the Tifa episode, but after this game, after the ending, I will show the... Oh, Jesus. The last cutscene. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I might die, guys.
This should make you stronger.
Ooh.
It's on you. You can do it.
I can't. Why is it not letting me get close to him? There we go. The music is hype. It's too bad. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I don't know. I'm not a fan of this battle. Oh yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. No. God damn it. Sorry guys. Did you watch the Finalist Summit? I fell asleep. It went on too late. First death in the game. Yeah, I told you guys I'm no good at this fight, but I think I've learned enough. Like, it's not, I don't think it's intuitively controlled. The camera's weird. I'm not a fan. Like, and I can't get close here. Even though I feel like I'm close. There we go. It does feel urgent, you know? It's good. That part's definitely good. But it's like, it drifts me away from the wheels randomly, and I can't even tell how close I am. There we go. Ay. Like, I can't go closer physically. There we go. Like to me, it looks like I'm right next to them, but I guess not. I don't know. The whispers in the sky are sick. They will make Red 13 playable, I'm sure, next game. Part 2. Who's your favorite boss fight in Witcher 3? Boss fight. You know, my favorite boss fight would have to actually be the last one in Blood and Wine. If you know what I mean. If you know which one I'm referring to. Just really epic. It felt like a Souls boss. A Soulsborne boss. Yeah. I was trying to avoid spoilers, but I guess that doesn't matter. Like, whatever.
You can do it.
No. Vincent, yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that they won't make Vincent look really good. Or they won't characterize him well, etc. Yeah, no, it's fine. I was just doing it. I was just not saying it just in case. It's no problem. Who are you guys talking about? Who they elevated? I can't scroll up at the moment. Sorry. Or I can. I can in a second, actually.
Just go away!
Meet them head on.
Did you ever play Dirge of Cerberus? I did not, but I watched it. And, you know, it is what it is. I think there's a reason it's one of the most unpopular ones, but I mean, unpopular parts of the franchise, I mean. But, you know, it's fine. It does some nice things for the Turks. It does some nice things for, like, Deep Ground, I don't mind. Does some good things for Vincent and his background. You know, and it is undoubtedly a part of this game as well. Like, they focus on Deep Ground for a reason. In Intergrade, I mean. Oh, I'm stuck.
We gotta give it our all.
Given connection to Lucretia and Sephiroth, it's crazy to me how he's an optional character in the original game. Yeah. Him and I don't know. It's like, can you really say that Yuffie and him are less significant characters than someone like Sid? You know, that's always been weird to me as well.
Don't hold back.
Still in. Keep it up. That's the way to do it.
Yay. We're almost there. We're almost there.
This should make you stronger.
There we go.
You're kinda in a hurry.
And like with regards to Deep Ground, and the Vice and Nero stuff and everything involved with that and how it relates to Intergrade, like Part 2, I would be extremely surprised if it didn't have a huge focus on that.
Let's pick up the pace.
It seems we have no choice.
Hey,
Calm down already.
No need to panic.
thoughts on Vice? I don't really like a lot of the character work in that has to do with Dirge. I don't really have huge thoughts on. They're fine, you know. They're edgy. They're not hurting anyone. I mean, they're harmless. Not literally in universe, but you know what I mean. It's neither. I'm neither here nor there on it. On both Vice and Nero, they're fine. I like the voice work. It's like there's not much to say there. I don't think anything's outwardly bad about it, but I don't think anything's really super impressive about it. The expanded submarine focus in Part 2. Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, finally. I'm not a fan of that fight. Even in easy, it's just annoying. Wow. Perfect, Thomas. We just finished the boss. Notably, the black feather is reminiscent of Sephiroth not in any work other than Advent Children, which is, again, another connection to the universe as a whole. The universe, the franchise of Final Fantasy VII Remake, or Final Fantasy VII as a whole, and not just the original. Like, it's integrative of every part. I think I'm gonna quickly take a bathroom break, just like for a quick 2-minute bathroom break. And then I'll tweet out just to show everyone, because this is the end. This is the end, basically. What we're about to walk into is the ending of the game. So I'll quickly tweet it out and go to the bathroom at the same time. So just bear with me in a second. Okay, so I'll be right back for just a second. Go to the bathroom without the gloves. Yes. I'll be right back, guys. Just 1 second. Alrighty. One sec. Getting my gloves back on. Okay, we are already at the end of the game. Where are we? Are we ready? Hydrate, you got it, Quicksilver. By the way, Oblivion, if you're in chat, I don't know if you are. If not, no worries. And you can't even bother anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong, was Final Fantasy IX your favorite game of all time? I don't remember. But here we go. Simulating the post-cinema Batman cinema experience with the bathroom break. Exactly. Love the backdrop. Great backdrop. And the music, sound design, fantastic. This is where the original ended. And this is where the remake really delves into what distinguishes it more than anything else. And it's all fantastically presented. Oh, near 11 out of 10 stuff from here on.
Okay, asshole, let's...
Don't.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
And you.
Let me know what you want to put it towards. You're wrong, notably, what she says there.
Clouded eyes see nothing but shadows.
Everything about you is wrong.
All born are bound to her. Should this world be unmade, so too shall her children.
The world won't end today. But you will.
Listen.
I agree, Sakwa. And you got it, Sarah.
Destiny comes.
And here we go. Goosebumps.
We drag our asses all this way. This is the welcome they get.
The music cue there.
Boy, oh boy. The price of freedom is steep.
I've got goosebumps all over.
Embrace your dreams. And whatever happens, protect your honor. As a soldier! Come and get it!
It's the first major bombshell there. I'll talk about the voice actor whenever I have a minute.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
This is the point of no return.
And of course, Aerith would know this stuff. The one person who's been in tune with this sort of thing from the beginning. And she's very vague. Note her language right here. She isn't certain about many things. But she feels.
Destiny's crossroads.
Then why did you stop me?
I'm not really sure. What will we find on the other side? freedom. Boundless, terrifying freedom. Like a great, never-ending sky. What you heard just now were the voices of the planet. Those born into this world, who lived and who died, who returned, are howling in pain.
I don't think so, Astro Boner.
Because of him, Sephiroth?
Their words, they don't reach him. All these moments and memories, precious and fleeting, they're like rain rolling off his back. And when they're gone, he won't cry or shout or anything. He'd tell you that he only cares about the planet, that he'd do everything in his power to protect and preserve it. But this isn't the way it's supposed to be. There's no greater threat to the planet than him. Sephiroth has to be stopped. He has to be. And that's why I'm asking you to help me. I know that together we can do this. But if we do, we'll be changing more than fate itself.
Beautiful shot.
If we succeed, if we win, we'll be changing ourselves. I guess maybe that's why I hesitated.
You said it yourself. He has to be stopped. And frankly, I've heard enough howling for a lifetime.
Whew. Okay. Okay. So first of all, fantastic scene. The Zack bombshell kind of speaks for itself. The voice actor for Zack, Bladeshard, was asking about it when it happened. Personally, I'm not a fan of the voice actor for Zack. It's one of the just two performances in the English dub that I just think is kind of underwhelming. It's just not as good as Rick Gomez. Rick Gomez was Zack to me, but notably in the Intergrade scenes, which we will watch when we finish the game, just the 5-minute scene at the end of Intergrade, I think he does improve quite a bit. Here it's a bit lacking in, I guess, richness and fullness and power, if that makes sense, and charisma, but I think it gets better in Intergrade. Yeah, so like Hosoka says, they know Sephiroth's dangerous, but they don't know what Aerith knows and what the actual threat is. And even Aerith herself doesn't 100% understand why she feels the way she does, which is really interesting. Like, she just gets fed these feelings. She knows things here and there. This is Destiny's crossroads. We need to stop Sephiroth. He's the main threat. But at the same time, stopping that could be changing everything. And that double-edged nature of freedom, being boundless and terrifying, but also being, exhilarating in a way, or like salvation in a way, is a huge theme here of the remake and of this moment as a whole. And at the end, they have no choice. They have to stop him. But they're hesitant about it.
So if we go through that thing,
and yeah, it's a meta. It's a meta thing as well, because no one knows what's going to go on with the remake now.
We should go.
Now that we have the possibility of the plot of the original game being curtailed.
Is it our destiny to defy destiny? It's an interesting question.
Very philosophical from Red.
Thank you, Cloud. Ready?
And we go for it.
Never tried to challenge destiny.
This could well be her last line of defense. It won't be easy.
Let's go.
I don't disagree, Safwa. I think she's definitely in the conversation for the most elevated character. Because she arguably has the most added to her through the remake, her and Sephiroth. Sephiroth, I think, the voice actor for Sephiroth, I think, Bladeshard, lacking a bit in charisma and menace, in my opinion, but not as bad as the Zack one. Or not as disappointing, I guess.
Wouldn't be the first time I spit in Destiny's eye. Whether you can see the scenes or you can't, doesn't change that she's always trying to have it her way. Daddy's coming home real soon, honey.
How can you not love Barrett? And yeah, the music cue. The triumphant, almost triumphant main theme. And then we enter Singularity.
Don't know about you, but looks normal to me.
Over there.
Freedom, yep. Freedom for the devs to do whatever they want, but I trust them. After this game, I trust them. And so what they do with this, in this Singularity, is they essentially do all that they can to make it as batshit creative and insane of a set piece as possible. They do some surrealist stuff here. Because they can. They're in a singularity of time, Destiny's Crossroads. And you know, why not? That's what stories are for, right? If it makes sense, which it does, go wild. Hey Pedro, how are you? Oh yeah, it's totally in keeping with the tone, with the logic and consistency, even if it feels out of left field. The hints have been there the entire time. And kind of Hosoka, but I mean, if I'm being completely honest, I see plenty of differences. But that may be because I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan. And then what is this? Again, Cthulhu-ass looking dude. Now, as we know, Sephiroth wants them to destroy this. Sephiroth wants them to curtail fate, to kill the Whispers, to kill the Harbinger of fate, because of his needs, because the original plot, the plot of the original game led to his destruction in the end. So he continuously, through this fight, feeds them bad ends, bad memories, controls what they see. to make it seem like the end they get, which is not happy by any means, but is overall beneficial, is one they view as more negative than it actually is. Manipulation through withholding truths. Yeah. Yeah, this game definitely establishes the identity in terms of how they progress things from here. Yeah, I was so happy when I saw that it was a sequel, because it's like, I didn't just want to rehash. I know some people did. I'm so glad they went places with this. And like, oh man.
You're alive.
Yeah, almost Quicksilver.
Happy to see me?
Wouldn't go that far.
So that thing. That's a whisper too, huh?
Looks a lot more like an arbiter of fate than the others.
We can beat them.
And so these guys, these Whisper Knights, are confirmed to be based off of the characters from Advent Children, Kadaj, Laz, and Yazoo. That's confirmed by the Ultimania. Which shows that, again, connection to the franchise overall. I suppose integrating all aspects of it. Save a kitten to kill God. True. the classic domino. Do you think they're expanding or making sense of the Advent Children lore? I think they're integrating more than anything. I think they're taking, because there are side story novellas that talk about a way in which time, space, and all of that is connected through what Aerith sees in the live stream, like within the cosmic force of the live stream, in a way that causes Sephiroth to be able to influence things in Advent Children, which is the source of the Geostigma disease. Now, this integrates all that, because Sephiroth is able to reach across time and space to do these things and affect the physical realm. And so when he has access to the Whispers, he's able to harness them in this way. We don't know if these Whispers Knights, whatever you want to call them, are doing this intentionally or if they're being used against their consent. But either way, it's showing like an integration between the stories more than anything else. It's coalescing them and it's showing cohesion between them. Yeah, a multiversal type of storytelling, exactly. But saying it's desperate, I don't know. Some could view it as desperate. I could understand thinking that if it wasn't well executed, but I mean it is. You know, some of the resources to explain these things are hidden, but nonetheless they're there. They're there and they make sense, and everything's explained. But the fact that they are hidden, that is a bit of an indictment, I guess. Yeah, I don't like them in Advent Children much. I don't really care about them. But it's cool. It's cool that they're here. Do I continue? Yeah, I do. Yeah, we won't. A lot of these things we can't make clear conclusions about until the game's done, like Osmostus says. Oh, I healed him. Crap. Whoops. Alright. Hiding things feel very Nomura. That is very Nomura. Yeah, someone else was talking about how I see Kingdom Hearts parallels in here, and I said, yeah, I do, but there are lots of divergences. One parallel overall is hiding those sorts of details that are pretty integrative and important in resources like that. That's very Nomura, for sure. At least it's not a mobile game. How's it going, Hannah? And the ending of the original, shown to be a bad end.
What the hell did I just see?
A glimpse of tomorrow if we fail here today.
I gotta catch those orchestra performances.
Damn it! How do we stop these things?
Well, the big one is way over there. However,
These guys are right here.
So, Hosoka, I love that too. I love it too, and that just continues throughout, right? It keeps it from being, it keeps it dynamic, it keeps it, the stakes high, you know. So notably, I think it's very, it's promising, Ace Cracker. I think it's promising. Now I don't think you're immune to this. I will see where it goes, but you know, it's interesting so far, Ace Cracker. Now, what's notable is that they talk about the bad end, like the end, the end that they saw of Red 13's species prowling the planet, as a glimpse of what happens if we fail here today. So it's portrayed, it's shown to be bad. Now, I think the bad nature to it comes from the fact that you know, the planet seems to be barren, devoid of human life. I think that's essentially, that's what I've always taken from it. I guess that specific scene, Vita, that's what I would interpret from it. Because I mean, what else is there that's horrible? That's horrible to take from that very small glimpse. Yeah, the weapons. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm no Advent Children buff, so I'm not the you know, I don't know this stuff intimately, but after looking into it, it's cool that they did that. The OST is great. Oh, whoops.
Watch this.
Essentially, this game is a celebration of the Final Fantasy VII franchise, and in my opinion, Final Fantasy as a franchise overall, even just regardless of even independent from Final Fantasy VII, like it's got a lot of the general Final Fantasy storytelling draws, and this integration, I think without this integration, regardless of how you feel about the other franchise works for Final Fantasy VII, is indicative of that, and it wouldn't be quite the same without it. Which character? I don't know, Jotaro. I couldn't really tell you. Maybe Mr. Ping? Yeah, those are the things that I like most about it, Hosoka, for sure. I don't think Advent Children's bad. I just didn't really connect to much aside from the ending. And then here, I mean, this speaks for itself. This is bad end incarnate, right?
This can't be our future.
So Sephiroth, notably, gets more and more overt. Keeps feeding them more and more bad ends. That's the worst one.
The future is always a blank page.
Them again? Least they can do is give us a little breather.
I say we split up. Take them down at the same time.
In that case, Ultra Big Boy is all mine.
Of course, Barrett takes on Ultra Big Boy. Ace Cracker, I've not seen Bleach. Bring it on, bitch. Cloud taking from Reno there.
Keep it together.
Wow. Wow. Hold up.
You can do it.
Let's do this.
Watch your profanity. Yeah, Hosoka. I think it was a problem with managing resources. They just said Red comes in late towards the end, so it would have been a huge pain to sort of manage doing a whole combat system for Red, even though he just comes up right in the end. It was just like the way they wanted to manage their resources, I suppose, or to manage their time and prioritize. Summon Ifrit.
Do your thing.
Yeah, the gameplay for part 2. I would be very surprised if Red doesn't have gameplay in part 2, like Sopwa says there. Oh, Mega Flare. Oh dear.
Man, I trained for this.
Right.
Slifer. Alright. Alright. Where's Eric?
I'll take care of him.
She trained to take a Mega Flare, exactly. It's what I've been waiting for my whole life. That's what going to the gym was for.
What the?
I got this.
How much longer till the end of the game? Hard to say. Somewhere between around 45 minutes to an hour. It's all great stuff, though. Like, stay for the next little bit and see if it gets interesting that you might want to stick around. Depends on if I die in battle. True. For Turtle Man's sake, I better not die.
It's over. Enough. That's that. Enough. Barry, now.
Time to finish this.
Yeah, they're not hard. Also, the music. Oh man. Chills. That's a cut directly to the final, the ending of the original.
Think so.
Hell House was hard. I legit think Hell House was maybe the hardest boss in the game.
Too easy.
Aside from maybe Rufus.
That's it.
It's over. That's that.
Giving it my all. Go for it.
This final act is just so much. We're getting to the point where I was like completely full of tears the entire time. And then, of course, they have to show this.
We did it! Right.
Okay. Thank you for the follow, Brylon.
Bless them with your love and grace.
That's it!
Let's do this. Enough. That's that. It's over. Do it.
I'm gonna show you
And
what
there we go.
Avalanche is made of.
Oh. I forgot about that one. I'm feeling kind of wistful after that one. Aerith?
And catch! One more shot!
This is just peak surrealist, abstract imagery and creativity. Like, this is what a singularity is for in storytelling.
Where are we?
No worries, Turtle Man. Thanks for sticking around.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
What the hell is this?
This is...
And then just when you think they couldn't top themselves,
Sephiroth.
yeah. Like, the scale of this is so grand. Like, look, just look at this. That how are they going to even top this for part 2 or part 3? Like, unbelievable. This, I don't want to talk over this scene, but this, I'll just be quiet. Just watch. There's a moment where they all start working together, and it gives me chills every time. I'll point at it when it happens. Oh, that happens later on. Sorry, that happens later on. One-winged angel, as if it could be anything else.
Let's finish this.
He may be evil, but dang, this is true. Hey, you don't know if he's evil.
Fate is not to be taken lightly.
We don't have enough characterization to conclude that he's evil, right? Maybe he's a teddy bear here.
Need a light. Going in.
Throughout this entire fight, note how Sephiroth looks at Cloud, because the entire time it's clear that he's toying with him. It's so obvious that he is. You'll see this in cutscenes. He's holding back.
The planet will claim you.
Fair enough, Hannah.
Have we forgotten already? Do I frighten you?
Time to burn. You're done.
I can't wait, Thomas.
Did you miss me?
Love it. Love it.
He's tough.
Yeah, so what? Screw him.
Beg for
So Aerith. Oh, I just lost. Okay, there we go. Oh, I can't imagine seeing this live, Hannah.
That was something.
Don't overdo it.
I'll show you what I can do. Kinda hurt.
Oh no. No, wrong person. No, no, no.
My turn.
I'm too overcome by hype.
No need to panic.
Let's try that
Stay
again.
back.
Deal with that.
So it's my turn?
Take it over. Going in.
This one's for you.
Get ready.
I don't know. So look right here. Could easily kill him here. Does not. Instead just cheesily does the JRPG villain thing, but there's a story reason for it this time.
Better late than never.
Let's go.
Oh, the memories.
Don't overdo it.
Yes, it's my turn. Damn it.
I'm waiting.
If Sephiroth tried, yeah, exactly. The point I'm getting at here is that Sephiroth is not trying because he needs Cloud for something. We know he needs him for the reunion. We don't know if there's more to this plan because they've already destroyed Fate, right? That's what Sephiroth is going for. But there may be more to this. There could very easily be more to this. And multiple times throughout this fight, he holds back when he could easily finish him off. Easily.
Sorry about that. One more shot. You've got this.
Take it over.
Just go away.
No escape. Let's finish this.
This one's for you. Here he comes. One more shot.
Okay. Limit.
Beg for forgiveness.
Probably here.
Feeling good.
Yes, it's my turn. Bring it home.
Here goes. You willing to step up for us?
Let's go, Shiva.
Let the winds caress you. Why don't you lead the way?
Hang back. Any last words? No holding back.
This one's for you.
Just finished. This is, well, okay. There's. Please cry over Zax. How you been for me? I don't know, Hannah. No promises. You can't be here yourself. You might have to do it for me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Enjoy your stream, Hannah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Playing with my emotions. We're getting to the best part of the game. Okay, I'll stop. The game sucks. This game's awful. You don't want to stay here. I will tear up, I guarantee it. I will tear up. Okay, and then this is the scene. This is the scene I was talking about. This is it. I'm a sucker for scenes like this.
We can change it. Make it right.
Oh. Chills. Not much to say about that. And here we go. Maybe my favorite scene in the game here. The music.
Careful now. That which lies ahead does not yet exist. Our world will become a part of it one day, but I will not end. Nor will I have you end.
This is...
the edge of creation.
So much to say about this scene.
Cloud, lend me your strength. Let us defy destiny together.
Never.
Tearing up from pipe.
Not yet. Seven seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
This is my favorite shot in the entire game, by the way. As it goes back and you see the Buster Sword. Well, that sword. Okay. So, yeah, the Omni Slash. Sephiroth blocked every attack. He was toying with him, right? Notably, Cloud begins to get a vision of what's to come. But before this, Sephiroth has been showing Cloud these things to bring him towards a certain end, that end being defying fate, excuse me. He's been showing him, feeding him these visions through the live stream, through the whispers, through everything. Or not through the whispers. Yeah, through the whispers. But here, Cloud's about to get a vision, and he stops him. He says, not yet. That does not yet exist, because that is a new memory. That is something new, and he doesn't want Cloud to see that for whatever reason. with Destiny destroyed, you know, everything goes. And so, might as well bring this up now. There is a theory through these short story novellas, Livestream White and Livestream Black. I talk about them in my video on the series if you want some more details about it. But essentially, Sephiroth is able to maintain a sense of himself in history throughout these timelines, in space, in life, in existence, through holding on to his, I don't know about it being hatred, but opposition, rivalry, fixation on Cloud. And so that in itself is theorized to be the reason why he needs Cloud to continue to exist. Cloud cannot die because through focusing on Cloud and everything that Cloud is and how Cloud destroys him, how he opposes him, he is able to maintain himself in this time, to remember, to hold on to his purpose, etc. I don't know how they're going to top this. I have no idea. This is like the climax to end all climaxes, and they're going to have at least two more parts. So yeah, he cannot have, and like he says in this scene, I cannot have you end. Because of the reunion, but also because of this more cosmic reason added to it. It feels too big too soon in a way. We'll see. We can only really say when we see future parts and how the story progresses. In a vacuum, there's no real way to say if it's too big or too soon yet. But we'll see. There's a possibility. And then 7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. Do I know what that means? Who knows? People say it is the time to save Aerith in the original game. Like there was 7 seconds to save her, to stop his blade, whatever. For some say it could be Meteor. I don't know. No idea, personally. I don't theorize much about that part because I don't think they give us enough answers to definitively conclude what it'll be. But great line, great hook, 11 out of 10 scene, just phenomenal. Nostalgic, but progresses things and broadens the story. It's so good. It could be anything at this point, yeah. I don't bother thinking about it much. I don't really care. And then from this point, the game's basically done now. From this point, we have a series of a few cutscenes, each of which are amazing hooks for several different plot lines. The first of the cutscenes, I guess, was what we just saw. But each of these, on their own, could be enough to end a game. End a game, you know? They're all fantastic hooks. You will see them. There's at least 3 or 4. And all of them are fantastic. Thank you so much for the sub, iShield Yaha. Thank you so much. Would you like to put the sub towards anything? Any of those goals to fund anything? Whether it be YouTube videos or future streams? If you do, just let me know.
Mr. Vice President.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President.
iShield.
That's right.
Love that from Rufus. Hey, Vehement. Sounds good, Thomas. We've only got a little, like 20 minutes left or something. So here we have the transfer of power to the prodigal son, who is diametric opposition to the type of person his father was. There will be a change. So great hook there. There will be a change in Shinra going forward. And then here, Hojo is one of the best presented characters in this game. There's another hook there. Here is the biggest hook. This and the singularity scene. Or sorry, the end of the world scene, whatever it is.
Wait. Was that all of them? Cloud. You see that?
Across time and space, the Whispers are now completely gone. I always assumed he did, Hosoka. The Whispers seem to be able to be seen by people who can affect destiny in significant ways. Rufus, that's why Rufus sees it and Sung doesn't. Cloud sees it, Aerith sees it. I assume Zack is someone who can affect destiny significant enough, so. And then the rebuilding of Sector 7. This beautiful togetherness. And the music throughout, perfect. Starting to feel it. And there's the Jessie hook. There's the Jessie tease. And here's another bombshell.
Marlene.
Daddy?
Marlene! I'll come back.
So, what now?
Thanks very much, AnCat, for the follow.
Sephiroth.
Glad you enjoy the videos.
As long as he's still out there.
I thought you beat him.
We can. We will.
Ooh.
Count me in.
If it's to be a hunt, you could use a nose like mine.
I'm in too. Bastard wants to destroy the whole planet, doesn't he? An enemy of hers is an enemy of Avalanche.
Almost there, Cloud. We're almost there.
I miss it. The steel sky.
I would be lost, drifting alone, floating up high, time after time, and there you'd be, shining bright.
Yeah, that definitely got me. Whew. First of all, thank you for the sub, ANCAP Gaijin. Thank you so much. How's it going, John Bams? I'm just crying over here. If you want to put that sub towards any of the donation goals, ANCAP, there's a list right there if you want to fund a video or a future stream. I can't deal with this ending. I just can't deal with it. It's one of my favorite endings to anything. And the minute we see Marlene, watering the plant, transitioning to Barrett with the music, reaching out to her, I'll come back. And then that always starts getting to me. And then the music stops. We have the silence, the rain starts pouring down, and Hollow starts playing. It just gets me every time. It's so much. It's the greatest thing. And then so we have that line from Aerith, I miss it, the steel sky. That links directly to what she said to Cloud when they first were traversing the rooftops, of the idea of how she would feel uncomfortable, like there's too much outside of Midgar, outside of the steel sky, too many things to feel. It's scary with all that stuff out there. This boundless freedom is terrifying. But that's what they've got to do to stop Sephiroth. And there's a there's a dual meaning to that, because the steel sky, the last time she felt the rain was through the church. Well, the last time we see her feel the rain. So we can assume the rain reminds her of Zack. It rained when Zack died. And she felt the rain, she saw the rain, and she felt him in the live stream. Just like in Crisis Core, exactly. It reminds her of her grief. It reminds her of why she's terrified by it. So, brilliant final line there. I wonder whose point of view Hollow is from. I've seen some different takes regarding the lyrics. I haven't actually looked at the lyrics that much. That's interesting. I should do that. So yeah, but the thing is, we now have this boundless future. Now, some theorize that means anything can go and anything will go in part 2. I don't. I think that major story beats will stay the same, and that's pretty directly confirmed by the fact that, you know, we see the cutscene at the end of Intergrade, and they continue to calm. That more or less follows the same direction. We have Yuffie, right? I think the story beats will stay the same. I think things will diverge, and then they'll coalesce in the major story beats. And we might get the temptation, like Maximilian Dude has said in the past, the temptation or the idea that, you know, things could happen differently, only for them to come together and converge and be just the same. We might get Zack through a different point of view. I'm not exactly sure about that. Thoughts on Zack and just Crisis Core in general? Zack's one of my favorite video game protagonists ever. And Crisis Core is a pretty good game. Like the last act always gets to me. It always gets to me. It's very emotional. It's great gameplay story integration. Everything before that, you know, there's some great highs, really very emotional highs. Overall, pretty good game. Sorry, I'm all congested. My nose is running a bit after that. I love this game so much. Thank you guys for joining me on this Whether you just joined in today or have been following every week, thank you very much. We are going to quickly check out, and thank you, Super Nash Bro, for the follow. We're going to quickly check out the last cutscene of Intergrade, of the Yuffie episode, just before ending off. Is this the version of the game that has the after credit scene? No. There's no after credit scene here. So yeah, we're not done yet. Let me just close this here. Glad you enjoyed, Hosoka. Glad to have you in. So, sorry, let me just fix this up. Also, ANCAP, I don't think I saw you dedicate that sub to anything, to funding anything on here. If you have and I missed it, please let me know. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. Sorry, let me just do this really quickly. And we will check out the ending of Intergrade, of Yuffie episode, because that gives us a lot of stuff as well. As for quick thoughts about Yuffie episode in general, I think the gameplay is much improved. I love the personality of Yuffie. I made a video about it. If anyone's interested in watching that and hasn't seen it already, I did make a video about the Yuffie episode, 23 minutes or so. Hold on. And I can just link it here in case anyone's interested.
Introducing the all-new...
Right over there. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha, Hosoka. Last scene. Is this it? That's quite loud. Okay. Here we go. So just tell me which one. So ANCAP, you just pick one from the list and tell me which one of them you want your sub to go to, and I put it in. We'll skip past the Yuffie stuff. You got it, ANCAP. Thanks very much. So I'll put that in right away. Every sub is 2.5%. Perfect. Thank you again. Oh, right here.
Don't think I can do this alone.
The amazing Yuffie wants you. Join her team and the sky's the limit.
Okay. Oh, here we are. I was so thrilled that they added this in, even though it's only like 5 minutes.
Hey, Barrett. Were you really walking the whole way?
Yep.
Column's still pretty far, though, isn't it?
Another full day, give or take.
Question. When my mom says a full day, she means from the time you get up in the morning till the time you go to bed. But for me, it means from the time you get up in the morning all the way through till the time you get up the next morning. So, which is it for you?
Cute.
Gotta go with Elmira on that one.
That's a relief.
Is it, though?
Cloud, bet you've had to hoof it from sunup to sundown tons of times. This is all just same old, right?
That's right. But even so, we're all gonna need to stop and rest.
The music, oh.
Especially you.
Yeah, I know.
The calm theme.
Anyway, marching into the unknown ain't easy. But don't worry, because I'm here to lead the way.
That's comforting.
Of course it is.
And the Cloud smile right there.
All right, everyone. Let's stop here for a minute. Leader's orders. Now breathe in that fresh air. Oh. Actually, scratch that.
Great music cue again.
Let's, save it for later. When we're not so close to Midgard.
Guess this is goodbye, City of Mako.
I can't deal with how cute this
Like
is.
This?
Yep, just like that.
Cool.
No way! A car!
Hey, stop!
Noctis and Prompto and Ignis and Gladio. That would be cool.
What is it with these damn birds?
I agree, Dat Boy. Everyone looks great.
Sorry about that.
No need to apologize, man.
Lucky bastard. Thank you for the follow, Artistic Expansion. And just look how calm looks from the distance here. It promises to be much more expansive. I'm really excited.
Look at that. Where's a roof when you need one?
Gonna be okay?
Should be, but weird. My stomach's in knots.
So some look at that line and say it could
That's
be
its way of telling you it's
indicative
hungry.
of something with Zack.
Let's move.
Something going on with the, cosmically. Or it could just be a simple line, like her being nervous about the future. Could be a couple of things. And then this. I was absolutely floored when I saw this for the first time. And notably, the voice acting is much improved in my opinion.
It's been a while, huh? Long time no see. How you been? Listen. Hey. I'm back!
Great shot. Amazing shot right there. Right here. Fantastic. Glad to hear it, Artistic Expansion. You're just at the end of this, the conclusion of my entire playthrough for this, but glad you were able to stop in right at the end. Glad you enjoy the videos.
Aerith?
So, oh, whoops. Whoa. So, that could mean a bunch of things. I don't know exactly where they're going with it either. I think it's pretty clear that, I think Zack's in another timeline. People have told me differently. I haven't really looked fully into the logic behind that potentially happening, him being in the same timeline as Cloud and them. But at the moment, I just assume he's in a different one. Now, at this point in history, this is a few days after they get back to Midgar, if he is in a separate timeline. We're just operating under that assumption. In which case, you know, the plate hasn't crashed. It does feel like they're parallels. I guess we'll know when it comes out, but yeah. So the plate has not crashed yet. The people there are taking refuge for some reason. They're in pain for some reason, but we're not aware of it. It's not because of the plate crashing. If the plate had crashed, we would have seen some more to this scene. And also, it just happens way earlier in chronology. So it didn't get shifted earlier, and it did happen earlier. Yeah, I think it's a parallel timeline, but I've been told that it could not be. I don't know. Either way, no idea what that means. Can't wait to see what they do with it. Yeah, I don't know. Will he be a protagonist for certain sections? Will we just see cutscenes every now and then? Is he going to team up with others? I don't know. And the next game starts off with the Nibelheim flashback, yes, because they're in calm now. They did, I did think that, okay, the game ending right there, it's a bit awkward, because it's like, the original, the part 1 ending right there is a bit awkward, because you kind of have to start the game traveling to calm, unless you just want to omit that scene, I guess, which would also be a bit awkward. But they do the perfect middle ground here through adding this 5-minute cutscene of them traveling there. So that's great. They can start off calm with the part 2 with a bang, and calm with the Nibelheim flashback. Great place to exposit some stuff from Aerith as well, if they want to go that direction. Some more additional information for the remake, maybe about Sephiroth and his new role. It'll be great. It'll be great. I can't wait to see what happens there. But yeah, that's about all I gotta say. It's been a great experience for me. Thank you guys again. Whether you joined in today, like I said, or have been watching the VODs or have been watching the streams, really appreciate it, all the support. And I hope you enjoyed, like I said. And this playthrough has, I wouldn't say it's increased my appreciation for the game, but maybe a little bit. You know, I enjoyed Chapter 11, the train graveyard chapter, more than I thought I would, which is cool. And then I enjoyed basically everything else around the same amount. No worries, Safwa. No worries. Glad you enjoyed. I can't imagine that Yuffie would be optional. I can't imagine that. She's got too much focus. No worries, Vita. Any last thoughts or anything else you guys want to talk about or discuss? If not, might as well just end here. But just let me know any concluding thoughts. We've gone on for 3 hours, so I'm just going to cut it off here. I'm not going to do any protagonists. I don't know for sure if I can stream this Sunday, but for sure Monday. And if we do Sunday, we'll continue the protagonist list for sure, for anyone who's interested in that. And some Elden Ring if we do Sunday. Either way, soon enough, we'll continue the protagonist list. Yeah, what's the question, Hosoka? Glad to hear it, Sarah. And thank you for the support, as always. Who would you say your favorite character in FF7 is? Oh, yeah, that's a tough one. So for the remake, it's very close between Cloud and Aerith, but Barrett was elevated a ton as well. For the original, Tifa is actually my favorite character in the original. I think there's a lot of nuance to her. But for the remake, if we're talking about overall now, it would probably be Cloud. Like, remake Cloud. I love what they did with his characterization. Aerith would be just slightly behind him. And then there's like Barrett, Tifa, Zack. And then slightly below them, Sephiroth. But I do imagine that Tifa, who gets much more material upcoming, in part 1 she doesn't have as much of an active role. Well, she does, but she's the least active. I guess she has the least emphasis out of the main 4. I do imagine that Tifa will shoot up the ranks as they do more parts, because her arc is phenomenal in my opinion. Elden Ring is going to replace this next Wednesday going forward, or are you leaning more towards another game? For now, the tentative idea is for me to do Elden Ring next on Wednesdays, yeah. But we'll see, because I do want to start streaming some FF14, just to give it a try. If no one shows up and no one really interested in me playing through FF14, then that's fine. but I do want to try it once or twice, see how that is. But I need to get to the expansions in FF14, which I'm not there yet, and at the moment I'm playing through Elden Ring, so I'm slow in that regard. Sounds good, artistic expansion. Yeah, I love Cloud. Any concerns you have for part 2? No. No, not at all. I have total trust in this team. We have a new director, I think, but the same general team, the same general artistic vision and focus. I think they put a ton of thought into this story. And yeah, I don't have any qualms with like anything they're doing. I'm fully putting my trust in them. So yeah, no real concerns at all. If there are flaws, if there are problems, then that'll happen. But no worries heading into it. Sounds good. I'm very excited to get deeper into Tifa's arc, considering how they expanded the rest of the cast already. Yeah. Like, and they've done some great subtle stuff with Tifa. I've talked about the direction. They do lots of great stuff with the visual direction and color palette for Tifa. Lots of things with negative space. The voice acting, the characterization, the like subtle little touches. So I'll love to see that expanded upon in part 2. Have you seen what the cutscene director said about the Zack scene? Maybe, Safwa? Could you refresh my memory? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I'm not sure. Sounds good, Introverted. Glad you enjoyed it. Oh, okay, let's see this link. There's a peculiar title for a storyboard in the Ultimania called Ending Zack Scene. Here is the comment about the ending scene. From the beginning of the production, we envisioned what the reception from the fans would be in regards to this scene. After the game was released, we saw the reactions of many fans around the world, and most people hoped for Zack's happiness. It made us happy once again that his characters to realize his character's popularity. Yeah, that's I have heard this. It's lovely. They love Zack. We love Zack. By the way, when will the Hunter x Hunter video come out that you mentioned? It's not funded yet. Hosoka, it's 66% funded. Right here. So once it becomes 100% funded, I'll start working on it. I have some ideas already. I've written down some ideas, but I'll start properly working on it once it gets to 100%, and then I'll get working on it. It shouldn't take too long once I start. Yeah, no worries. Any other last thoughts or anything like that? And yeah, Introverted in case, whoopsie daisy. In case I didn't say bye, I think I did, but goodbye. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks again, everyone. If there are no more last thoughts, no worries. Sounds good, Hosoka. Glad you were able to come by. Okay. Yeah, you guys have a great rest of the week as well. Louisa Hanna was just in chat, so we can give her a nice little little raid. I think she's chatting now, and she'll play Persona 5 Royal pretty soon. So we'll give her a little raid. Yeah, you guys have a great day too. Oh, and there we go.